Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the beginning of my don't know how many parts I'm doing video series. I will be joined by a different guest each time, and we'll be talking about a different year in film history, specifically the Golden Globes, what they nominated, and what we would have nominated that year. I'm joined by Owen. Please introduce
Mhm.
yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Owen. I've been on here before. You might recognize me, but I run a blog, Lights, Camera, Film Reviews. I'm active on Twitter and stuff. You can find my stuff easily. So, yep.
As always, I will give links to his work down below. Show him some love. He's amazing. And this year, we're talking about the 2023 Golden Globes that just happened.
Yep.
What an interesting year in film. And yet,
It-
the Golden Globes do not reflect that at all.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they really didn't. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting year.
All right, so we're gonna hop right in. I'm just opening up the what they actually nominated.
Sure.
We're gonna start with picture drama, and they nominated Avatar: The Way of Water, Elvis, The Fablemans, Tar, and Top Gun: Maverick. So, what were you nominated?
So I have I think yeah I have Avatar: The Way of Water as well. Really solid movie. I think it's better than the first Avatar in my opinion. I also have The Fablemans, even though The Fablemans is definitely not Steven Spielberg's best work. I think it's still a solid pick. I have Tar as well. I think Kate Blanchett, will probably mention her later. At least I will.
Yeah, I will
About
too.
yeah, but really great movie. I also have The Whale. Some people didn't like it. I loved it. Brendan Fraser. We'll talk about him later, or I will as well. But I love that performance. And After Sun, probably one of the most emotional movies that I've seen. Definitely, probably wouldn't have been nominated at the Globe specifically, but definitely one of my personal
I
favorites.
also have After Sun. I felt like I had to. I nominate After Sun, Elvis, The Fablemans, Top Gun: Maverick, and Women Talking.
Oh, that's good.
I
Yeah,
think Women Talking deserve to be recognized a little more. I understand why, because MGM really dropped the ball with how they released that
yeah,
movie, but that's
yeah.
another
Agree.
conversation. They won with the
Agreed.
Fablemans. What would have been your winner?
Uh, I don't know if it. I don't know. Maybe Tar or After Sun. I don't know. Probably two critically acclaimed movies. I don't know if they would win at a Globe, but it would definitely be probably those two. Would be one of my picks.
Mine is After Sun.
Yeah, definitely a great movie. I loved it.
All right, so we're gonna hop into musical comedy. This one's more interesting. They
Hmm.
nominated Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and Triangle of Sadness.
Yeah,
So, what
yeah.
would you nominate in return?
So I would also go Everything Everywhere All at Once. Personally, my favorite movie of the year.
Mine too.
Yeah, but Banshees of Inisherin as well. Really solid performances by both Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. But really a solid performance. Probably didn't get as much love during award season last year as probably it deserved, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But still was pretty good. I really enjoyed Babylon. I know a lot of people didn't. I would personally put it there. It actually got some love. This was probably one of the places he got the most love,
it
was the
did.
Globes. Yeah, I would also go The Menu. The Menu is a really good like
Yes.
comedy as well. I really enjoyed that, and I'll go with RRR at the end to
That's
wrap
a good
that up.
one.
So,
So, I nominated The Banshees of Inisherin, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies,
mhm.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and The Menu. My
Yeah,
winner is obviously Everything Everywhere All at Once. The
yep,
Menu
same
is
here.
a super close second, though. Super
Yeah,
close.
The Menu was definitely one that wasn't on, I don't know, anybody's radar, but it was really
It
really a
deserved
good
a lot
film.
more.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
we're gonna combine the actor and actress, and the is how we're gonna do it. So
Sure.
actor drama, they nominated Austin Butler for Elvis, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Hugh Jackman for The Sun. I'm sorry, Bill Nighy for Living, Jeremy Pope for The Inspection, and then for actress drama, they nominated Kate Blanchett and Tar, Olivia Colman, Empire Light, Viola Davis, The Woman King. Are they honest for fucking Blonde?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
Michelle Williams for The Fablemans.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
what did you nominate in actor and actress drama?
Yeah, sure. I'll go with actor. I'll start with Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Best performance of the year for me. Paul Mescal's probably a close second. But and then I have Austin Butler for Elvis, Paul Mescal for After Sun, Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick. I think it's one of his better
I
performances.
do
It seems
agree with
like
that.
something like the Globes would do. So like I felt like it was probably like one of his like snubs.
Yeah,
And Gabriel LaBelle for The Fablemans. He didn't get in there. He's still young and up and coming, but I think he does a really
yeah.
good job portraying young Steven Spielberg. Um, yeah,
Um,
and
I have I have Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser, Gabriel LaBelle, Paul Mescal, and Jeremy Pope for The Inspection.
yeah,
My winner is actually Paul Mescal.
okay, yeah, yeah,
Austin
definitely.
Butler, very close second, but Paul Mescal is just on a different level.
Sure, yeah, no, he's yeah, he's great in that movie. Brendan Fraser's the winner for me for that one. Just such an emotional performance. Really, like tugged at the heartstrings for me. But yeah, I guess for
What's
actress,
Yep.
uh, let's see. We have Kate Blanchett for Tar, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Tang Wei for Decision to Leave. I think a really underrated performance. If you haven't seen Decision to Leave out there, I would definitely recommend you watch it at some point. Michelle Williams for The Fablemans, and snub at both the Globes and the Oscars, Daniel Deadweiler for Till.
Yeah. I have Kate Blanchett for almost a Till Tar.
Yeah.
Daniel Deadweiler for Till. That's why. Mia Goth for Pearl slash X. I couldn't pick which movie, so. Aubrey Plaza for Emily the Criminal.
Oh yeah.
And Tang Wei for Decision to Leave. My winner is Daniel Deadweiler for Till. She should have
Yeah.
won. I'm sorry. She should have won.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that and Kate Blanchett. I get the thing around Kate Blanchett's performance, but for her for Deadweiler to get completely snubbed, and yeah,
That's
I think that's crazy. I honestly think that's crazy.
I agree. Um, Now we're moving on to comedy performances. Actor comedy, they nominated Daniel Cava for Babylon, Daniel Craig for Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Adam Driver for White Noise, and Ray Fiennes for The Menu. And for actress comedy, they nominated Leslie Manville for Mrs. Harris Goes to
Yeah,
Paris,
that's right. Yeah,
Margot Robbie for Babylon, Anna Taylor-Joy for The Menu, Emma Thompson for Good Luck to You, Leah Graham, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Freaking
yeah,
Leslie Manville. I was wrong about her the entire season about her getting the Golden Globes, and
yeah, yeah, definitely. That was yeah. I still remember that. Yeah, that was oh, that was crazy.
I
But
agree. So, what did you nominate in actor?
yeah, so for actor, I have also Diego Calva for Babylon. Really good performance. Somebody that I was not really aware of before Babylon, but really good actor. I also have Colin Farrell for Banshees of Inisherin. Probably one of his better performances of his career
I agree.
for me. I also have Daniel Craig for Glass Onion. Really great film, great murder mystery. Yeah, really enjoyed the film. Oh, I have two that I was like, I don't know, what am I gonna throw in here? But I have George Clooney for Ticket to Paradise. I enjoyed Ticket to Paradise. I don't think it's. I think it's more of a comedy. So I think it. And then I have Emmy winner or Emmy nominee maybe an Emmy winner at some point. Daniel Radcliffe for the Weird Al Yankovic story. Um,
I don't know. He could win. I don't know.
yeah,
Um,
he could.
but my actor comedies: Dale Calva for Babylon, Daniel Craig for Glass Onion, Colin Farrell for Banshees, Ray Fiennes for The Menu, and Daniel Zolari for Funny Pages. It's a
Oh,
small
okay.
A24 indie movie. Super
Yeah.
funny. Excellent. My winner is actually Ray Fiennes.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
thought
great.
his performance in that movie was good, and his the movie would have fallen apart if it wasn't for Ray Fiennes' role in that movie.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm gonna go Colin Farrell. I think it's just one of his better performances. I think that it's really good. Riv Fiennes, I should have put him in there, but yeah, really, really great performance by him as well. And I agree. Like the movie, I don't think works without him. There's good supporting performances, but yeah, he really takes on that role.
And who's your actress comedy?
Yeah. Let's see. I have Margot Robbie for Babylon. Really, probably besides Barbie, probably one of like her best performance of her career, in my opinion. Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I also have Janelle Monáe for Glass Onion. Anya Taylor Joy for The Menu, and Charlie Dean, who plays Yaya in Triangle of Sadness as
Nice
well.
choice. I nominate Maria Bakalova for Bodies, 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 Sandra Bullock for The Lost City, Dakota Johnson for Cha Cha Real Smooth, Anya Taylor Joy for The Menu, and the winner, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think
Definitely.
we
Yeah.
even need to talk about the winner, so we'll just skip ahead.
Yeah, that oh yeah, but definitely I think a pretty stacked category, honestly. Really, really good performances kind of all around in that in musical comedy for actors.
I agree
Definitely.
with that. Now we're going to move on to the supporting categories.
Sure.
Um, they nominated Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brad Pitt for Babylon, Eddie Redmayne for The Good Nurse, and Huey Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And in supporting actress, they nominated Angela Bassett for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Dolly De Leon for Triangle of Sadness, and Carrie Mulligan for She Said.
Yeah, yeah.
What an interesting lineup. They never disappoint in the supporting categories, I can tell you.
No, they really don't. Yeah.
Now, who's
Yeah.
your supporting actor and actress nominees?
Yeah, sure. So I'll go actor first. So I have Kihei Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Will be my winner, but we'll go through. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
my
so
winner
good.
too, so we won't talk
Yeah,
about the winners there.
but and then Ben Whishaw for Women Talking, really good supporting performance. Barry Keoghan for Banshees of Inisherin, Paul Dano, The Fablemans, and then my what would probably get in at a Globe at some point in history would be Miles Teller for Top Gun Maverick.
Now, we actually won 4 out of 5. I don't
That's
have
true.
Miles Teller.
Yeah,
I actually have Nicholas Holt for the menu.
that's good.
I just
That's
went
a good
all in
one.
on the menu. Winner is obviously Kwan, so we're just going to skip that and just look
Yeah.
at the supporting. Who's your nominees?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hong Chow for the whale, but you could also put her in the menu as well. Really good supporting performances in both movies, I believe. Dolly De Leon in Triangle of Sadness, Stephanie Shu in Everything Everywhere All at Once, Kiki Palmer and Nope. I
I
think
like that
really,
choice.
really underrated performance there. And then Claire Foy, but you could also put in Jessie Buckley, I think, in Women Talking.
It's hard to pick which one from Women Talking.
I know.
I
Yeah.
picked Jessie Buckley, but obviously any one of them could really fit. I also nominated Angela Bassett for Wakanda Forever. I thought her performance in it was probably one of the better ones I've seen in a Marvel film,
Yeah, agreed. I
if
would
not
agree
the
with that.
best one. Um,
No, yeah, but
Carrie
definitely agree.
Condon for Banshees, 70's Shoe for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Gabrielle Union for The Inspection.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
definitely a stacked category, I think, for supporting actress.
I agree.
There's a lot
Who
of good contenders.
I'm actually gonna
Definitely.
give the win to Jesse Buckley.
Yeah, yeah, Jessie Buckley, great, great performance. I don't know. Stephanie Shu was really good in Everything Everywhere. I don't know. It's hard to
It's
pick a
so
winner.
hard.
I don't know. Like Dolly De Leon in Triangle of Sadness is like really good in that one too.
We'll just
Like I
say
don't
they're all
know.
winners.
Yeah, honestly, like they're really, really all good. I guess
Uh,
it's up to you guys watching which one's the
yeah.
best.
Comment down below who do you think won supporting actress. I'm actually curious to see. All
Yeah.
right, best director and best screenplay.
Hmm.
So, best director, they nominated James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis, which he may have nominated, uh, Martin Madonna for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans. And then screenplay, they nominated Todd Field and Tar, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Sarah Pauli for Women Talking, Martin Madonna for Banshees, and Steven Spielberg and Tony Kushner for, I almost said Munich, The Fablemans.
Yep, yep.
The Munichmans.
Yeah.
Who did you nominate in director and screenplay?
Yeah, and director, I have the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Sarah Polley for Women Talking. I have Charlotte Wells for After Sun, Todd Field for Tar, and Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick.
I also have Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick. I nominated the Daniels as well. Baz Luhrmann for Elvis.
Yep.
I thought his direction was one of the better movies he did direction wise.
Hmm. Yeah.
Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans and Charlotte Wells for After Sun.
Yeah.
The winner is
Yeah.
gonna be the Daniels.
Yeah, I think the Daniels here as well. I just think it's such a like something nobody's ever seen before, something like that, like a movie, and it's so well directed and stuff like that as well.
I agree. Who did you nominate in best screenplay?
Yeah, I have Everything Everywhere All at Once again, Banshees of Inisherin, After Sun, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking.
So I have Bodies, 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 Glass Onion, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Women Talking in the Menu. The
Yeah,
winner is Everything Everywhere All at Once, but the
yeah,
menu is almost there.
I would also say Women Talking as well. I think that screenplay is definitely one of the better of the year. Maybe some would argue the best of the year, but I enjoyed that. But yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Such a great original screenplay.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up with original score and animated film.
Hmm.
Best song and best international film. We're not experts on that, and plus I forgot to do them, so we're just gonna pretend.
Sure, yeah.
Best score. They nominate Cara Burwell for Banshees, Justin Hurwitz for Babylon, Alexander Desplat for Pinocchio, Hilda Gournay Orter for Women Talking, and John Williams for The Fablemans. And for Best Anime Feature, they nominated Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Inuo, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and Turning Red. Who
Mhm.
did you nominate? I will say this real quick: my anime is the same as they had.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My-
Okay.
so I guess we'll do anime first. Who did you
Yeah,
nominate?
animated, sure. Yeah. So I had Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Really, really great animated film. Deserves all of the awards that it got during last year's award season. Definitely, in my opinion. I have
Agreed.
Marcel as well. Definitely a great animated feature. Really, really like heart, like really has so much heart and. I also have the Sea Beast, definitely like an underrated, I think, Netflix animated movie. I also have Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and then Wendell and Wild at the end.
Nice choices. I assume your winner's Pinocchio.
Yeah, yep.
Mine
I
too.
would have to. Yeah.
Best score. I nom. Best score is your turn.
Yeah, sure. I have Babylon. It's a shame that it didn't take best score at the Oscars,
It
in my
won at the
opinion.
Globes. At least one
It
here.
did. It at least won at the Globes, so we can at least praise the Globes for getting that one right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Women Talking, really great score. The Batman as well. I think
Yes.
the Batman score is really, really good. I have Banshees of Inisherin and then RRR to
Good
wrap up.
choices. Now I nominate After Sun and Score,
Oh, that's good.
Babylon, The Batman. Don't worry, darling. Yes, I nominated Olivia Wilde got a nomination. Just kidding, but I. All jokes aside, I thought the technicals were really good in that movie.
Yeah,
Until I actually nominated Score.
that's good. Yeah, that's a good one as well.
My winner
Yeah,
is Babylon, though.
yeah, yep,
Justin
yep,
Hurwitz can do no wrong. That and
yeah,
I love the La La Land score, but to me, Babylon's actually his best one.
yeah. I would agree as well. But yeah, the La La Land score. I could listen to both of them all day long if
Same.
I really.
I still do.
Yeah,
Best. We'll talk about best international film. I'm surprised Argentina 1985 won here.
yeah. That
I,
was the big surprise.
I wish it went with RRR.
Yeah, yeah. Agreed.
And then best song, obviously, I'm surprised the Globes went not to Nazi. That was the bigger surprise. Not it winning the Oscars. The fact that it won here was the big surprise.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely and then we were like, I remember, like, the online, like, buzz kind of shifted to where, like, Natu was then the front runner, for the other awards that it would eventually get, so yeah,
Yeah, I
after winning at
really
the
thought
Globes.
Hold My Hand was going to win. I really thought that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Usually, for people not familiar, like, the Globes usually goes with more of,
Yeah.
like, somebody you would know,
Or
like,
somebody they like.
yeah,
Like,
exactly, or somebody
like
they'd like.
fun fact, the duo of Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez never won a Golden Globe.
Oh, yeah.
Not even for
That's
Let It
interesting.
Go.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
That year they won with the song from Mandela Long Walk to Freedom, U2's.
Okay. Yep.
But
Yeah.
that is it. Owen, thank you so much for joining for a look
Mhm.
back a few months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna go further back with a bunch of these. We're gonna do a social media. We're, we're gonna do a bunch of other years. Thank you so much for joining, and bye.